Hey guys, Dave and Mark here. Exciting news, maybe. Production IG, a company that helped make Fooly Cooly back in 2000, actually bought the rights to Fooly Cooly and is now planning on doing a remake of it.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mark?
I mean, they just got done with a pretty successful Ghost in the Shell Arise remake, which is a remake of the whole thing, basically. Quite a bit got changed from the manga to the original anime, and so this pulled heavily back from the source material.
Interesting.
However, Furikuri, its source material is the anime. I mean, the anime and the manga came out pretty much at the same time, and they're pretty close to one another.
The original is so great, right? It's short. It's like, what, 6 episodes or so? And it's super surreal. It's kind of like it's like an alien and a kid and robots come out of his head. And I guess the question is, like, is there a point? I mean, are they going to be able to do this at all as good, or are they just going to kind of retell it in the first 6 episodes and then, you know, take the adventure on? Like, what do you think they're going to do?
In essence, Furikuri is pretty blatantly just about going through puberty. Like, it literally is, you know, all this metaphor and all this stuff. I mean, he gets a pimple, and out of the pimple comes a horrific monster, right?
Or he gets turned on and a freaking robot falls out of his head.
It's all about just dealing with becoming an adult, taking on more responsibilities, you know, so they could carry it through and have it be some crazy Naruto One Piece level anime and just have it go on forever. Part of the charm of it, though, is that it didn't go on forever. It did. Yeah. But it could have. Well, I mean, it could have kept going.
It's true, but I remember reading an interview with the director where he said that his whole point in making this was to compact as much awesome stuff into a short run. Yeah. And that's what makes it so exciting and why it's such a fun watch. And I'm afraid, like, I'm not sure that you could keep this up. Space Dandy did something kind of similar to this, which I really enjoyed, but at the same time, keeping up such a surreal, intense show is very difficult.
Especially something so action heavy.
Yeah.
It's not that story plot heavy. It's an action heavy show.
Do you think they're just going to take the story and expand it to 20 episodes? Or do you think they're going to do 6 episodes and then they're going to go off into space together? Or she's going to go and then the story's going to move ahead and he's going to be a teen and then, you know, like an older teen, and then they'll go into space together? Because that was the whole thing with the finale, right? She left and she's like, she was going to take him with him and she's like, you're too much of a kid. Yeah. Like, I don't know. What do you think? Spoiler, I guess, if you didn't see the end of the show.
I mean, you could do it either way and then hope for a second season.
Yeah.
You know, have the same ending. But then in that amount of time, what? You're just going to have him fight 20 more monsters?
Exactly.
You're going to have like 20 more random Matrix level fight scenes? You know, it gets tough. I mean, one thing that is notable is like Ghost in the Shell. Right? All the visuals from that definitely inspired the Matrix. And then
for sure.
Furikuri, all the visuals from that heavily inspired Matrix Reloaded.
I know, right? like the Burly
so
Brawl,
you have,
right?
Yeah, well, the Burly Brawl, you know, they got the twins with the razors. You know, there's no twins, but there's definitely the razor fight. And it's a different time period now, so it's would be kind of interesting to see what visually they can do, because it was a visually stunning series.
Unbelievable.
But at the same time, why do Furikuri again?
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Is like, is it really that necessary?
Big? Is it really that big of a fan base that's around that will just go see it? I mean, I'm gonna watch it just because I'm obsessive, right?
I do think it's one of those animes that a lot of people have seen that you're surprised when they've seen it, and maybe it's just because it's short and so crazy, and there's a girl hitting people with the guitars and stuff. But it is really interesting, and you know, it's popular enough that this makes sense. And at least Production IG was one of the makers of the original, which gives me the slightest bit of hope.
Yeah.
But
and they're good. They've done nothing but good stuff. So
we'll have to see. Okay, guys. Well, thanks so much for watching. Let us know in the comments down below. Do you think a Fooly Cooly remake is a good idea, or do you think it's not broke? Don't try to fix it. Let us know in the comments down below.
Is anime going the way of Hollywood and just remaking all their old stuff? Let us know in the comments, the wiki, the forum. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Sounds great. Thanks, guys.